Hello my chariots, welcome back to another pick a card reading that I have for you today. And today's reading is how is your person feeling? So we will do an energy check-in and see what's going on. I switched the view for a little bit. Hopefully you don't mind. The overhead view was great, but it was starting to bother my neck the way I had it set up. So I'm taking a little break, so bear with me. I hope this is fine. You can enjoy the beautiful view of my moon globe and candles that I have out. All right. So welcome to all my returning subscribers. I love having you here. Thank you so much for always returning. Your energy is always so beautiful. And I am so humbled for all of you that still return to watch all my readings. And for those of you that are new, welcome. Welcome to this channel. If you like what you see, please don't forget to subscribe, turn on those notifications. Your notification icon, that little bell, so that you know when I'm uploading the latest content. And for all of you, if you like my videos, please give them a thumbs up, because that really does help the algorithm and it helps the channel to grow. Okay, so for today's reading, I have, look, it's ankle bracelet day, because I was looking at my ankle bracelets, wishing that I could wear them, waiting for that warm spring weather to get here. So we're going to use these today for your pick a card reading. I do have 3 piles, and I will insert a picture so you can get a look of the anklets from above. But for pile 1, look, you are going to be my starfish ankle bracelet. Now these are ones that I wear a lot in the summer, so this happens to be one of my favorites. So I'm a big starfish lover. So you have this pile 1. Now pile 2, you have my amethyst anklets. Okay, so if you are drawn to the amethyst crystal, this pile may be for you. And then this one over here is a little dressier when I feel like, you know, this is turquoise. Okay. So for pile 3, you will have the turquoise anklets. If you are drawn to more than one pile, that's perfectly fine. That just means there's messages in the other piles that you may need to hear. And if none of these are resonating with you, that's fine too. You can just kindly back out and you can move on. Check out the other videos that I've uploaded, or the other wonderful, amazing tarot readers that are out there. There are so many, so I'm sure one of them will connect with you in some way. All right, so I will give you a second to choose which anklet you want. Okay, and I will see you at your reading. Hello, pile 1. All right, you chose the beautiful starfish anklet that I have here. Okay, so this is going to be your reading, and today we are asking Spirit, how is your person feeling about you and this connection? All right, so I'm just going to put this over here. I do love starfish. It would be wonderful if the star card showed up for your reading today, because starfish, they're so unique. Okay, and they're very thrilling and they're very healing, right? Because if you cut piece of a starfish off, it will grow back. So they are a very healing creature. So let's see what comes through. I am using the Fountain Tarot today. Isn't it funny how you're just drawn to certain tarot decks? If for those of you that own them, I'm going to do a short video of my collection just to show you what I have. And it's just funny how when it comes time to do a reading, you know, I always try to mix them up, but then there's some times where I just I'm just pulled to the same decks quite frequently. All right, so pile 1, can you take in a deep breath for me right now? and just quiet your mind for a second. And I want you to think about your person. And to do that, I want you to connect to your third eye chakra. So while you're thinking of your person, I want you to say to yourself in your mind, I am connected to my inner power. And I trust my intuition always. All right. So Spirit, this reading is for pile 1. Let's take a look and see, how is pile 1's person feeling regarding pile 1 at this time? How is pile 1's person really, truly feeling about pile 1 at this time? How is pile 1's person really feeling about pile 1 at this time? The Ten of Wands. Ooh, the Queen of Wands. Lots of fire energy coming in. The Six of Coins. The Knight of Coins. Temperance. All right, what else? Let's get one from Mermaid Messages. Messages of the Mermaids, I should say. Dive deep. And what else? How about from Romance Angels today? Romance Angels. Romantic feelings. All right. Let's see. What do we have here? So right off the bat, pile 1, I do feel that your person still continues to carry a lot of passion and desire for you. With the beautiful Queen here, the Queen of Wands is the center of your reading, this beautiful fire energy that's coming through. The Queen of Wands is all about taking action. And she's a very sensual queen, very sexual in nature, beautiful. She is very charismatic. okay, very charming, but she goes after what she wants, and she does it in a way with fire and passion and desire. And she usually succeeds in getting what she wants, okay? But this energy is all about action, all right? And that's where your person is in this present moment. So I do feel that they still carry a lot of passion and desire for you, okay? That still exists. And I feel that's what the main message is for you today. I feel that from the past, okay, coming out of past with past energies here, your person is reaching or completing that cycle where I feel that their desires and their feelings for you were so intense. They had a very hard time with this, with the Ten of Wands here. The Ten of Wands is about burden, and it is about responsibility. It's about that heaviness, and it's about feeling the weight of the world on your shoulders, okay? And I do feel that in regards to you, pile one, your person really felt this deep, intense connection with you, and it's something I feel that they were not expecting, because for the most part, with this Knight of Coins here, I feel that they were, how do I say this? They were okay where they were before they met you. Meaning, I feel this person was just moving along and concentrating on their coin. Okay, you see this coin here, because this Knight of Pentacles, it's a very slow moving energy. And it's someone who's focused and determined and cautious, all right, and concerned. Their priorities are practical and regarding this material world. So I feel like your person was just moving along, working on their routine, okay, their daily life, their job, their career, managing their finances, taking care of whatever needed to be taken care of, whatever their responsibilities were, all right? And then you came along and completely stirred up this passion within them, and it really threw them off balance, okay? It threw them out of alignment, because, and with the Temperance card here, this is all about balance. It's about moderation. And I feel that, and I'm especially looking at, because when you see the traditional Temperance card, you know, you see the angel standing there with the two cups, and the liquid is flowing from cup to cup. Now, if you see this, they're not really cups, they're almost like bowls. But the first thing I noticed, it's almost like as if they were closed, and then, you know, if you open them, and you know, if you're opening a container, I almost, like, the first thing I felt is with your person is that's how they felt with you. Like, you opened all of this passion and desire and spark within them, and it threw them out of alignment, because this Temperance card is all about that yin and yang. It's about balance, okay? And I feel that it was this rush of desire for you, but it was this wonderful feeling also of feeling this beautiful, amazing, fiery energy, right, within them. But then you opened that and stirred that within them, causing this Ten of Wands, because it's this burden, and now they weren't sure what to do with it. They weren't sure how to move forward with this. It's obvious here for the romantic feelings that they have for you. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. And again, you know, it's almost if they are hesitating, because I feel like they were unsure. Perhaps with this fiery energy, this was a very quick and fast connection where you two just were drawn to each other immediately, right? Like magnets, just that intense passion, okay? Because, And I feel that the balance right here is that, at least I'm being shown, is this fiery passion and reality of this 3D material world, and your person trying to cope with that. All right. And because of that, they've gone deep. All right. They're diving deep and they're trying. I feel that this is a deep connection between the two of you. And it was very intense for them. So it's possible with this 10 of Wands here, coming from the past energy, that they didn't know what to do. They didn't know how to act. They didn't know how to treat you with all of these feelings that were running through them. And it's even possible that they froze or clammed up or even backtracked a little because this was so intense. Because we also have here the 6 of Coins, okay, in the future energies of this connection. And that's all about giving and receiving. So I do feel that your person, wants to give to this connection. All right. They want to give to this connection. And perhaps they weren't really doing that in the past because they were frozen in fear. Just because I feel that this intense connection, this fiery energy, was very unexpected. I feel like this is a situation where they weren't expecting this. Like I said, with this Knight of Pentacles, I feel like they were just slowly moving along, and you came in and captured their soul in a way that just really has ruffled their feathers, okay? So right now you need to know that with the Queen of Wands here, they still feel that passion for you, despite perhaps their energies and how they are dealing with it externally. Let me clarify a little bit more, see if I could get anything else. Spirit, can we clarify the cards on this table? Is there anything else about pile 1's person and how they are feeling about pile 1, please? Judgment. Wow, here it is. Look at this, the star. You see, the star is here. I wanted it to come out, and here it is. Beautiful Aquarius energy coming through. So we have Temperance here, which is Sagittarius, more fire energy. So very heavy in the fire signs. The Queen of Wands is here. Okay, that's Aries coming through. And then, okay, so we have the 9 of Wands here. So, and I feel that that's how your person is. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Swords, this little spy here who's keeping an eye on you, who's watching out for you. If you have social media, they could be any type of social media that you may have. They could be watching because of this passion that's just here. And with the star, this is again confirming the intense, extreme, rapid and intense connection, okay, that your person feels for you. The star card is also about hopes and wishes and healing too. So there's a healing sense here when it comes to you. I feel that there's something about you, pile 1, where they feel very they feel very, I feel as if they're healing in ways that they might not even realize because of you and your energy and just the way they've just this encounter between the two of you and the way they feel. It's very healing and comforting, okay? you're still a very hopeful, this is all about hopes and wishes. So there's this hopeful energy here that still continues with them. Judgment is here, which is all about an awakening, okay? And it's about making that choice. And this awakening, I do feel, when we're talking about love readings, that there's this pull here when I see Judgment, because it's card number 20. So there is about making a choice, but, it's about hearing this call, and it's about realizing what's going on here, and realizing that there is something deep going on here that's beyond what your person, I feel, has experienced with others, okay? But with the 10 of Wands here, we also see the 9 of Wands, and this is showing me the resistance that your person is giving towards this connection, all right? There's a wounded warrior here. So there's walls up. It's almost as if your person's a little bit in denial of what this connection truly is, all right? They've created these walls. Perhaps they feel like they need to protect themselves because this is so intense and overwhelming. They're not sure how to proceed, all right? Page of Swords, 8 of Coins, 8 of Pentacles. Now there's work here that I feel that needs to be done. And the 10 of Coins is here as well, the 10 of Pentacles. So I feel that they see you as part of their completion, part of their happiness. The problem is right now is they're struggling with the intensity of this connection. All right. Let's get some messages from your person here. I have, this is Lumiere's deck that I recently purchased. I forget the name of this deck though. I'll put it in the description box below. I don't know why I can't remember it. It's not Myth and Fire. Is it Wild Heart Messages perhaps? But let's see what messages your person has from their higher self at this time. What messages does pile 1's person have for pile 1 this time? I love you regardless of how things seem. Oh, that's beautiful. So no matter how they're struggling right now, there's a message coming through here that they love you. I feel like I've missed my chance. So, this fear that overtook them, all right, instead of answering that call with judgment here, if they're beating around the bush, they feel like, they missed their chance. Perhaps you've moved on in some way. Perhaps you're taking an interest in other things, other people right now. Wow, I am a mess right now. So that 10 of Wands, energy is a very heavy feeling. I feel like your person just has a lot going on within them. One of the things I wanted to point out that I didn't mention is, even though the Star card is incredible with showing me and confirming how they feel about you, how that unique they think you are, like how you are that shining star, okay? And the romantic feelings are here, and that this person's really diving deep, like they've really put a lot of thought into this, and they know how they feel for you. I am going to point out that I feel with this person, it's very difficult for them when it comes to emotions, because there's no cup cards here in this reading. And because of that, I do feel that a lot of their burden is keeping their emotions inside, and the fear of wanting to face that vulnerability with you. So if you're, and this goes out to if your person is with another person right now, sometimes these deep, intense connections are so difficult, it's easier to be with someone else. And I feel that that's hard to hear. But as you know, when it comes to these deep soul connections, they do trigger a lot, because the whole purpose of these soul relationships is to spark growth within the both of you, and be able to learn from that and grow as a person and become a better person. And this journey can be difficult. So I feel that for those of you, if your person is with someone else at this time, and that just might be a message for a select few, it is because they are having a very hard time dealing with the intensity of what they've experienced with you. And if you know that, that's sometimes it's easier to avoid this type of connection, because the top fear and worry is, to go all through this, experience this, and then it not work out. And I feel like when it comes to this person, they rather feel safe in something that's more stable than taking this chance in opening their heart. All right. One more. I am so proud of you. So again, I feel like they are keeping an eye on you, that they are watching you. We are like two peas in a pod. So they even feel that many of you, for many of you, that you feel like you're very much alike in certain ways. And yet I feel that you could be very different. But I feel like they're very proud of you, that they sort of put you, they really let that light shine, that star, and they admire you and they respect you for who you are. All right, so I'm going to stop the reading here. I will get one card from the Power of the Surrender, of the Surrender deck, or the Power of Surrender, I think it's called. And let's see what you need to hear at this time. Take this message however it resonates. It may have nothing to do with this reading, but I always like to see what it is that you need to reflect on and what you need to surrender at this moment. What's best for you. So this is for pile 1 spirit. What do they need to surrender at this time? Surrender your fear of change. The universe is reminding you that you are cared for always, whether you're afraid of a change in your job, your health, or a relationship, or if you fear aging or death. Repeat the affirmation, I have faith that all is well. All right. So pile 1, that is your reading for today. I hope it resonated, and I will talk to you again soon. Hello, pile 2. You chose the beautiful amethyst bracelet. So this is going to be your reading. We're asking Spirit today how your person is feeling about you right now. Okay, so before we get started, why don't you just take a moment to quiet your mind? So pile 2, if you can take in a deep breath for me. Just be still for a second. Quiet your mind. I want you to think about your person. And to do this, I want you to connect with your third eye chakra. So while you're thinking about your person, I want you to say to yourself in your mind, I am connected to my higher inner power. And I trust my intuition always. Leave it to me to hit my cards with the Paleo Santos. All right, pile 2. So this is your reading. I am using the Fountain Tarot today. I just got this new candle. It's called Bamboo and Eucalyptus, and it just smells heavenly. I was telling pile one, I'm going to do a short, be on the lookout for it, of what my tarot cards are, what my collection has consisted of in the past 2 years as I started this, because I'm addicted to buying tarot cards wherever I go. Especially if I travel and go to different places, the first thing I like to do is look up if there's a metaphysical shop or a crystal shop in the town, and then I always come home. And yet I have this collection, and yet when I go to do readings, sometimes I'm still drawn to these same decks, even though I'll say, oh, I'm going to use different ones. It's just that feeling I have, or I'm pulled. So, and the Fountain deck has become one of those decks. All right, pile two. How is pile two's person feeling about pile two at this time? How do they really feel? The Knight of Wands. The Six of Swords. The Nine of Cups. The Five of Pentacles. The Ace of Coins. Oh my goodness. Dive deep. This came out for pile one, so you may want to go back. They may be linked. Exact same card. And then let's get one from Romance Angels here. New love. And something made me look at the bottom of that deck, which is love yourself first, okay? So pile two, this is about your person and how either you or your person has moved away from this connection. So for most of you, I would say that there is some sort of breakup, separation. This reading for pile two, I feel, is for two people that are no longer together or in contact or speaking with each other. All right, there's some sort of separation. So if that does not resonate with you, then I would go check out one of the other piles. I feel for your person, pile two, this person was not someone that was this is not someone that you were able to count on. I do feel the energy coming through of this is someone who's been in and out of your life. Okay. We start out here, I just want to show you the Six of Swords. So the Six of Swords is a card of healing, This does also represent journey. It represents travel. So it's possible that this is a long distance connection, but the overall energy that's coming through here with this card is of how the two of you have moved away from each other. All right. And I do feel that this person, you know, had that type of behavior that was not stable. Okay, this is the Knight of Wands energy. This is risky, impulsive type energy. Even that player energy is coming through. So I do feel for this person, this is a connection and relationship that they did not plan on it ever being serious. Okay, I feel that this was something that was very lighthearted to them. You know, it was something that they enjoyed and were having fun with, but it wasn't something I feel that they were taking seriously. Okay, and perhaps you were. All right, and because of that, whatever the situation is or whatever the scenario is that occurred, I feel that there was a breakdown and a decision that had to be made here, whether it was you that left, you know, walked away from this connection because you saw that your person wasn't going to take this seriously or settle, or whether it was just your person because they were in that flighty sort of energy where they were just moving about and having fun. But I feel the problem is once you walked away or they walked away and now you are no longer together or in conversation or in communication and contact, and you have separated from this person, now your person is going through what I feel is they're diving deep, they're looking harder at themselves, okay? And I think they're trying to understand their behavior because of you and how they can change this, all right? The Five of Pentacles is here showing me that they miss you, all right? They feel very left out in the cold. This is a physical need too, so I feel that if you two have been physically intimate or together, they miss that, all right? They miss that physical interaction between the both of you, but this is just a feeling of loss, like as if they've been left behind in some way, okay? But what this has done, and I feel that, you know, this was necessary, is that they're, as I said, they're diving deep now and they are re-examining. I feel that their behaviors and their actions do, you know, there are consequences for the way this person acts. And I feel that prior to this, maybe they never took that into account. All right. But with you now, it's actually causing them to go through this reevaluation of themselves to, you know, and realize, is this how they really want to move forward and continue to be the person, you know, that type of person? Because in the end, I feel that it's a very lonely type of existence and lifestyle. You know, there's this void here that I feel that is within your person for whatever reason, you know, that could be, and it could be many situations, but there's this void here where there's this emptiness that they feel. So I do feel that a lot of their behaviors and this in and out and not sticking around and not taking things seriously, they're seeing that it's not really helping them. So I do feel with the Six of Swords here also as the present energy of this reading is your person, I feel, is trying to heal from this. You know, I feel that this is someone that wants to change that behavior, okay? And they want to make a difference. I do feel that they weren't expecting you to be this new love. And for them, you know, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. And I feel that you got to this person, All right, so there is, you might want to go back and take a look at pile one, especially like I said, the exact same card came out twice there. A little different scenario, but I do feel there's this link where, again, in a collective way, you are, the reason why you entered this person's life is to trigger them to really seriously think about how their actions and their behavior affects others. All right. And it's also causing them to really look at their emotional development, because the Nine of Cups here this is emotional fulfillment. This is being emotionally content. All right. And I feel that your person realizes, like, there is this void that's missing in them. And they feel that, perhaps, with this Knight of Wands behavior, for a few minutes, right, of time here and there with this toxic behavior, they might alleviate that energy of feeling so lonely or lost. But it's only, it's not permanent, right? That feeling returns because they're not really focusing on themselves and what will emotionally fulfill them. Okay, they're kind of just skimming the surface here with this Five of Pentacles. This Knight of Swords. And when you're just skimming the surface, that's why there's these feelings of loneliness and feeling left out in the cold and feeling lost. All right, so your person here needs to, they realize that they need to focus on what emotionally fulfills them. And they realize that they need this new start, okay, because the Ace of Pentacles is here. This is a fresh start. This is a new beginning. And this is a gift from Spirit. I always like to remind everyone that this doesn't mean absolute, right? This means there's the opportunity for the potential if you put yourself in that right energy to experience this. And right now, what Spirit is saying is that here's this opportunity for your person to change, all right? And the change has started with you, all right? This new love, all right? You have caused your person to go within and really start to dive deep and examine why they behave the way that they do. All right. Oh, no, not yet. I want to do a little more. Let me do a little more here. Let's clarify where we can. Spirit, I'll clarify here for pile two's person. What else can we know at this time in regards to how pile two's person feels for pile two? Yeah, the Magician's here. The Eight of Cups is here. Also about walking away. And the Four of Pentacles. And look, on the bottom of the deck, the beautiful Two of Cups. Oh, wow. Look, the Two of Cups, the Four of Cups, and the Lovers. So your person here is faced with, well, they're faced with making a choice, okay? When it comes to love, that's obvious with the Two of Cups and the Lovers. Now, they have these feelings for you. Like I said, this new love card is here. So I feel that they feel deeply for you and they feel this intense connection with the Lovers. But sandwiched in between those two cards is the Four of Cups. And look, if you take a look closely at this person in this, representing, this is how I feel like your person sort of feels when they're alone. Okay, the Knight of Wands is here. So I feel that when your person is out and in public, you know, they could be the life of the party, having a great time. But when they're home alone, it's like, I mean, look, this person even has, I do feel like they're, you know, they're indulging in a toxic behavior for a lot of pile 2 here, your person, whether that's alcohol, whether that's smoking or drugs, sexual behavior, right? Just being promiscuous, because there's this void that your person is trying to fill. And yet everything that they're doing right now is not. And they have this choice here to make, because they have this opportunity with you to have this a really good thing. But see, they have to come to terms with filling that void within themselves first before they can experience this love with you. All right. And you know, this is the trigger for all this, realizing this and stepping up to change things within themselves if they want to. Look, the magician is here, so they want to manifest something new, right? But they have to realize what tools are in front of them in order to do that. I feel with the 8 of Cups here, this is a person that runs away every time things get tough. There's a fear here. There's a fear of releasing control with the 4 of Coins, because this 4 of Coins, the 4 of Coins is all about, it's overall, it's about control. You could hear it being discussed as holding on to something tightly that you do not want to give up on. You could be holding things in, like this person is holding in the fact that they may feel very deeply for you. And they might not even be sharing that with you. Again, like when it comes to the way they are acting externally, they could be giving the complete appearance of everything's okay. And meanwhile, inside, you know, this person is very isolated and very lonely, and they want to change that. But they do realize that, you know, the change is within them, okay? This has nothing to do with you. I feel that they feel very deeply for you. And they do see you as this chance. They see you as this chance here with the 2 of Cups and the Lovers, okay? And this new love. There's this chance here. And there is a fear here that they're going to blow this, all right? There is a fear that they may lose this opportunity with you if they don't turn things around. And they do realize that, and yet I feel like it's a lot for them to have to go through this change. Because on the table here, I'm not seeing, I'm only seeing, as far as like a court card, the Knight of Wands. I'm not seeing any queens or kings where that, you know, where that type of energy shows me more stability and security. I'm not seeing that here with this person yet, because I feel that they're not there yet. You know, they're still in the beginning stages of realizing that a change needs to be made, but they're still trying to gather all the tools here with this Magician to figure out how to do that. And I do feel in the past, like this Knight of Wands and Magician, you know, they've had some sneaky type of behavior. Like I feel like they've tried to skirt around this, but it's getting to the point now where they realize that the true, the true thing that they have to walk away from is not people that are willing to emotionally be vulnerable with them and love them, but they have to walk away from this fear of running from it and using this type of behavior to escape it. That's what they have to correct, and that starts within them, because you know that this is someone that to me feels very insecure and has a low self-esteem. Their self-validation and their self-worth is hurt here. Something obviously happened in their past where they don't feel confident in themselves enough to stand up and feel good about themselves enough to be in a stable and secure relationship. So what are the messages from pile 2 person to pile 2 right now at this time? I can't get you out of my mind. I regret the way things turned out, and that is falling right out over the 6 of Swords and the 8 of Cups here. They do regret the way things turned out. I will fight for us, and I do feel like that's what your person thinks, and it falls over this 9 of Cups. So, you know, they're really diving deep and coming to terms with, they know what they have to change. I don't know if they will do that, though, soon enough. We connect on so many levels. I see you're doing well. So I feel like your person, you know, perhaps sees that you are doing okay. And maybe they, you know, there's this fear that they don't want to interfere with that right now. And wow, look at this. I'm afraid of intimacy. Did I not say that? There's something here where they're afraid to allow someone that chance. You know, they're afraid to become intimate with someone for fear that it will end for them. All right, so before I close out the reading, let me get one card from Power of Surrender. And this is a personal message for you, pile 2. This is advice for you, what you need to do right now. So it may not resonate completely with this reading, but it's something that I want you to focus on when it comes to yourself. Okay, so for pile 2, what does pile 2 need to focus on right now at this time, Spirit? Ooh, surrender to non-action. Now is the time to be still and not act. Simply breathe and focus on your own power. Let others come to you. All right, pile 2. So that's pretty specific here for your person. If you are in separation, like I feel like you are, you know that the action has to come from your person. All right, this is what your person is learning right now, to step into that power, right? To level up. So you just need to keep doing what you're doing, focus on yourself, and let this person come to terms with figuring out what it is they need to do in order to make this change. All right, so I'm going to leave the reading here. I hope it resonated with you, and I will talk to you again soon. Hello, pile 3. All right, you picked here this beautiful turquoise anklet. All right, and this is going to be your reading today. We are asking Spirit, how is your person feeling right now when it comes to you? All right, so before we get started, let's just take a moment, pile 3, to clear your energy. So if you can take in a deep breath for me. And just clear your mind. I want you to think about your person. And I want you to connect to your third eye chakra while doing that. So while you're thinking of your person, I want you to say to yourself in your mind, I am connected to my higher inner power. And I trust my intuition always. All right, pile 3. So we are asking Spirits, how is your person feeling right now about you? I am using the Fountain Tarot. And I did tell the other piles, I'm going to do a short on, I'm going to show you the tarot cards that I have so far, because for the last 2 years, I've collected, I don't know, about 40 of them. And every time I travel somewhere, go somewhere just different, I'm always looking up for those towns, the metaphysical shops that are around and exist. And I always stop by, not to mention I purchase online. But my point is that I'm always drawn to the same set of cards at different times, no matter how I'm going to say I'm going to use different ones. And the Fountain Tarot is definitely one of those decks. I just love this deck. I feel a sense of peace when I use this deck. So let's see for pile 3 what comes through today. How is pile 3's person feeling? With this turquoise stone here, there could be authenticity in question or communication. Let's see. The Six of Swords. The Six of Swords came out in pile 2, not in this spot, but just pointing that out there. Wow, the Knight of Wands. Okay. You want to go see pile 2. You want to go see pile 2, and I told pile 2 to go see pile 1. So see how the collective energy can work. Both of these cards were in pile 2. Ace of Wands. Nine of Wands. Four of Swords. Waiting. And then one from Romance Angels. Let your friends help you. All right. Just give me 1 second. So pile 3, what I'm feeling from, So what I'm feeling from this person, pile 3 right now, they're in a very low energy of not wanting to accept their responsibility in for the way things ended between the two of you. Okay, so there's definitely this strong message coming through. I do feel that you should go back to take a look at pile 2 at some point if you can, but the past energy of the Six of Swords is moving away. Okay. And I do feel pile 1. Oh, pile 1. See what? Now, why am I saying pile 1? All right. You might need to take a look at all 3 piles. Anyway, pile 3. I'm feeling that you moved away from this situation. Okay. For whatever reason. Okay. You had to. And I feel that this has sent your person into this energy of not wanting to take responsibility for how things broke down between the two of you. Okay, so I do feel that there was a breakdown of some sort between both of you, whatever that situation or the scenario was that happened. But your person's now in this Knight of Wands energy. This is a very being careless, being risky, being not, really giving a hoot here. And I'm not saying that your person doesn't care about you, but I feel that for whatever the situation is that occurred between the two of you, I feel that they're in this denial of taking responsibility for their actions. We have the Nine of Wands here, and this is a wounded warrior. Okay, this is about perseverance and it is about endurance, but this is about someone that is in denial for the way things turned out. Okay, and I'm almost getting this feeling like this person just doesn't want to take the responsibility, okay, for healing things between the two of you. It's almost as if there's this feeling here with this card of waiting and let your friends help you. I almost feel that there's this ego or pride that's coming through with this reading of your person feeling like if you want this new start, this new passion with them, then it's on. I feel that like there's this energy coming through. It's on you. Like they're waiting here for you to come towards them. All right. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. I do feel like, they're wanting you to come for them. They don't feel like they need to come to you. And with the Four of Swords here, it's almost like, they're just in this mental timeout. Now, both the 4 and 6 of Swords is showing me that healing needs to be done here. But I feel, when you look at this 4 of Swords, like your person just has their mindset. There's this very stubborn energy coming through here that they're just turning their head and they're not accepting. There's this feeling here right now, currently, pile 3, that they're just not accepting their part in whatever the breakdown was that happened between the two of you. And I feel like, look, there's even this little bird here that's sitting on this sword trying to give your person messages. So I feel like Spirit is trying to send them messages, and your person's just in this denial with this Nine of Wands here. It's like as if they don't want any part of this. And part of this, I mean, as in responsibility for trying to heal things between the two of you. It's kind of a sad energy. Like a sad energy, I'm saying, in the fact that it's a shame that your person, very It's almost as if they're in that Four of Cups energy where they're just not aware of their surroundings and they're focused on themselves. And even though that there's healing that needs to be done here, they're not accepting it. They're in a they're completely resisting right now. Spirit, what else can you tell us about pile 3's person and how they feel? Now, I just saw the Queen of Cups, and that is all about healing. You know, the Queen of Cups energy is about a compassionate, nurturing, healing soul. Let me see what else here. Wow, the Seven of Swords. The Queen of Coins. The Four of Wands. Wow. On the bottom of the deck, wow, death. All right, talk about, here's the Four of Wands. So for anyone that needs a confirmation, this is the 1111 card. All right, so for some of you that are on a twin flame journey, if you're looking for this confirmation, we have it here. All right, I'm seeing it in the Death card as well. Look, followed by the Two of Cups and the King of Swords. So, wow. This is someone that is in complete I feel that they see you as this Queen of Coins. I feel that you are doing very well. Okay, that, you know, this is someone that's very independent, that can take care of things, compassionate, nurturing, you know, just this lovely energy of growth and this earthiness coming through here with this Queen of Pentacles. The Seven of Swords is here. I feel that your person feels that this is just a complete loss, a complete missed opportunity, that they don't, and right now, as far as the energy is, they don't feel that there's a strong feeling here that they've lost you, that, you know, there was a choice that was made. The Six of Swords is here in that past energy where I feel that, you know, this came to a complete halt, and this opportunity was not able to move forward with the Seven of Swords here the way that it should have. And that is a card that's cueing me back to the turquoise of talking about authenticity. And perhaps, you know, there was a moment where authenticity was being called for, and that did not happen with your person. We have the King of Swords here, so I feel with the King of Swords, now we have the Two of Cups that are on the bottom of the deck, but as far as the cards on this table, there's no cup cards. So again, I feel in this reading your person has completely suppressed their emotions, okay? And they're showing up as this King of Swords, this Aquarius energy here, where they are just moving forward. You know, they're thinking that they're winning by being very logical in this situation. But the fact is that there was this love here with this Two of Cups. I feel like with the Death card here, this is something that has completely transformed them in a way that I feel that, you know, this definitely set the stage. I'm just looking at this death card here, and it appears to be, it looks like a horse that's here in the darkness, and all you see is the eyes, and it's almost like ghostly, like it's like a ghost. And I just feel that whatever happened here, there's definitely some dark energy coming in at this moment, because this Queen of Coins is all in black. So I'm just being drawn to these two cards because of the way this Queen of Pentacles is in black. And I almost feel like this horse is spooked back into the darkness, as afraid to come forward, afraid to encounter what this person does not want to accept, the new journey that they could have gone in with you if they would have chosen that direction, is what I'm getting. It's as if your person has really suppressed everything that they have experienced with you. And even though I feel that they're seeking this union here with this Four of Wands, right? This is about celebration and about union and wanting that with you. I feel that you don't have a clue to that. All right, you don't even know that, because I feel like this person has completely, it's almost like, you know, if someone moves and you pack everything up in a box and you just put it away, I feel like that's what your person did with this situation. They just packed everything up in a box and put it on a shelf and put it back in the shelf. And I do feel that there's a little bit of bitterness and resentment with you because of this black dress that the Queen of Pentacles is wearing. I feel that you have moved forward and you are trying to take the reins of your life here. And I do sense there's this bitterness that seems to be coming through with this person. So pile 3, I'm sorry to give these messages, but there's definitely something dark going on here with your person. And I feel it's because they are just in this complete denial and resisting dealing with whatever you triggered from them. There's definitely a trigger here because of this Queen being in black. And even though I feel like the Queen is seen as this beautiful, compassionate, nurturing person and an ideal partner, I'm just struggling with the sense of the other cards that the overall energy here is almost this feeling like if you, I don't know what your situation is here, pile 3, with your person, but it's almost like there's a slight blame. Like if you wanted this, you should have done this, this, and this. And because you didn't do that, I'm not going to budge. It's this really strong sense of stubbornness. And yet your person isn't seeing it in a way that they want to be open to really experiencing. It's like they're afraid to pull that box back out and open it up for fear of what's in there. So what are pile 3's messages? Pile 3's person, what are their messages to you at this time? I feel with this let your friends help you card, I feel that your person's in a state that they almost need to talk to someone, because I do feel that they're sort of in a sense of darkness right now. And this darkness is really blocking them from seeing the light of what this experience, this relation, like what the possibilities are that await them here with this Four of Wands energy. This seems too good to be true. So it's almost like as if they're refusing to believe this could even be true. Let's start over. It's like they want to start over, but they're waiting for you. They feel that it's on you. You are teaching me how to love. I mean, definitely I feel like this is a person that is having very extreme difficult time in understanding what your connection, what your relationship was all about. One more. I love you regardless of how things seem. So it's like your person is carrying this love for you, and yet, as I'm saying, it's completely locked up in a box. This connection feels like pressure. So they feel very overwhelmed by this experience. I just feel like it's something that they couldn't deal with at all. And the way they dealt with it was by literally packing up their feelings for you, putting them on a shelf somewhere, and they're walking through now trying to act like almost it never happened. And meanwhile, I feel like with the death card here, there's some sort of breaking down and transformation going on within your person. And right now they're within hiding. So if your person isn't around or hiding, this is the reason why, right? They're in this darkness, and they're trying to understand what has happened here, but their way of dealing with it is by being completely withdrawn and completely like in the dark. Like it's if they're in the dark, all right, at this moment in time for this group, it's like they don't want to see the lights. And the opportunity is here with that Ace of Wands. Because if you look at this Ace of Wands, look, this opportunity is here, and it is in the future energies, but something would have to change within your person, and they would have, you know, they need to come out of this darkness that they're in. There's such a darkness right here. All right. So for pile 3, now take this how it resonates. This is a message for you, pile 3, whatever you need. You know, it might not resonate, have to do with this reading that you just received, but this is what you need to do right now. Okay, so for pile 3, what is it that they need to focus on right now at this time? Wow, surrender to unhealthy relationships. Let go of relationships that don't serve you, including unavailable or toxic people. You deserve to be treasured by others and to be surrounded by positive people. So do you hear that, pile 3? This is for you, because this person, they have themselves in such a toxic state. This is Spirit letting you know that you need to move away from that at this time. So if you haven't already, please do so. You know, this is not someone that you need to take action with, because I almost feel possible some narcissistic energy even coming through here. This is someone that's just not seeing how they could make things better here, you know, how they could compromise or how they can come forward and improve on this. This is someone that has their head in the sand and doesn't want to see the reality of the situation. So I'm sorry to be the bearer of that news, all right, pile 3, but I'm going to end the reading here. I hope it resonated with you, and I will talk to you again soon.